Fateful evening, Amina, a young woman with a curious mind and thick, untrimmed hair, stepped into Mama Njere's salon. The air inside was thick with the scent of herbal oil and burning incense. The dim glow of flickering oil lamps cast eerie shadows on the wooden walls, decorated with tribal symbols. The absence of mirrors was unsettling. Mama Njere, a plus-sized woman with silver dreadlocks wrapped in a colorful headscarf, smiled knowingly as Amina hesitated. "Child, some reflections are not meant to be seen," she said, patting the wooden stool beside her. Amina took a deep breath and sat down. Mama Njere's hands worked magic through her thick locks, weaving intricate patterns with ease. But Amina's mind wondered, why were mirrors forbidden here? The whispers of three elderly village women in the corner did little to ease her curiosity. "They never learn," one muttered. "She must not look," another whispered. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. As Mama Njere turned away for a moment, Amina slipped a small ornament mirror from her bag. Just a quick glance, she thought, but the reflection that stared back at her wasn't her own. At first, it was subtle. Her reflection moved a split second behind her real actions. Then, the image smirked while her own lips remained still. A chill ran down her spine, her heart pounded. The reflection grinned wider. Its eyes gleamed, filled with something unnatural, something hungry. The mirror slipped from her trembling fingers and shattered on the wooden floor. The salon fell silent. The oil lamps flickered. The air thickened with something unseen, but felt deep in the bones. Mama Njere turned, her expression grave. "You should not have done that, child." A deep, guttural whisper rose from the broken shards. The fragments of glass trembled as the twisted reflection of Amina crawled out, its limbs bending at unnatural angles. Its smile stretched too far, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. The elderly women screamed. The walls trembled. Mama Njere stepped forward, clutching the golden bangles on her wrists. She began chanting in an ancient tongue, her voice steady, powerful. The reflection hissed, recoiling, its body flickering between this world and the next. The air grew colder. Amina, frozen in horror, watched as the doppelganger shrieked, written under Mama Njere's spell. It lunged, but a final surge of energy from Mama Njere's word forced it back into the shattered mirror. The shards dissolved into dust. Silence. Amina gasped for breath, her hands trembling. Mama Njere placed a firm hand on her shoulder. "Some truths," she said softly, "are best left unseen." Without another word, Amina rose and stepped out into the night. Her heart still racing. The village air felt different now, heavier. She resisted the urge to glance at her reflection in a nearby window. Behind her, Mama Njere swept away the last traces of the cursed mirror. The wooden door creaked shut. And if you ever find yourself in a strange salon with no mirrors, remember this story. Some reflections aren't just glass and light. Some are waiting, watching, hoping you will take just one look. But Amina's story didn't end there. That night, she tossed and turned in bed, haunted by what she had seen. In her dreams, the reflection called to her, whispering her name in the wind, tempting her with promises of hidden truths. The next morning, dark circles ringed her eyes, and she felt an unsettling weight in her chest. Desperate for answers, she sought out Baba Omari, the village oldest and wisest seer. His hut deep within the dense forest, was a place of ancient knowledge. When Amina explained her encounter, Baba Omari's face darkened. "The spirit you saw, it is the shadow one," he murmured. "It dwells in reflections, waiting for a soul foolish enough to look." Amina shivered. "What does it want?" "To take your place," Baba Omari said gravely. "It has seen you now. It knows you." Terror clenched her heart. How do I stop it? There is only one way. Baba Omari reached for a small beaded pouch filled with crimson dust. "You must return to the salon at midnight. Scatter this over the place where the mirror shattered and speak these words. Let what was taken be returned. Let what was borrowed be gone. If you fail, the shadow one will grow stronger, and next time it won't be trapped so easily." That night, armed with nothing but the pouch and her pounding heart, Amina crept back to Mama Njeri's salon. The village was silent, asleep, but she felt unseen eyes watching her from every corner. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying echoes of her name. Stepping inside, she knelt by the spot where the mirror had broken. With trembling hands, she scattered the crimson dust. The air trembled. A deep guttural hiss filled the room as the shadows twisted and writhed. Amina spoke the words. The salon shook. The oil lamps flickered wildly. A chilling scream filled the air as the shadow one was pulled back into the void. Then, silence. Mama Njeri appeared in the doorway watching. A slow nod of approval passed between them. "It's done," she said. Amina exhaled, relief washing over her. She had faced the darkness and survived. But as she turned to leave, something caught her eye in the window's glass, a shadow, just for a second. Curiosity is a gift, but when it turns into arrogance, it can lead to one's downfall. Some mysteries are not meant to be uncovered, and sometimes our reflections hide truths we are not ready to face. Would you dare look into the mirror in Mama Njeri's salon? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do give this channel a subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Do give it a thumbs up and click on the bell notification so that whenever I drop amazing stories like this, YouTube will notify you. Once again, thank you. See you next time.